and I'm better. Last was really tough. It's this week, it's still very tough and having to get used to not having Zeus around since I've had him for, 15 years. Um, kind of miss my snuggle buddy. Hey, girlfriend, can't hear you. Okay, hold on. Let's see what's going on. Hello, hello. It says that it's on. You still can't hear me? I hear you loud and clear. Okay, good, because I'm looking at my settings. I've been on the habit of looking at my settings to make sure that you guys can hear me first. So I have been making it a habit to do that. And there's my sister. She's on the way back. Today we actually moved her chicken coop from her other residence to the property here. So that was pretty much what we did all day today. Um, kind of been getting me out of the house. We had a nice, we actually hit the stores at Black Friday for the first time. I've done that in years, and got some of the things that I love. And so that was kind of nice. That's my sister, everybody. Hey, greetings from coastal Texas. Hey, Linda, how are you? She's back in Texas. Really bad, on and off, really bad. Okay, let me see where I am. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, try that one. How's this? Is this better? Deb says she's almost home. Yeah, they left about a half hour, 40 minutes ago. Brenda's in the house. Linda, Brenda, Rose. I hear you fine. Could be Rose's end. It could be Rose, just, reset your phone and come on back. Seems like everybody else can hear me fine. If I start, wobbling, I have Starlink up, but it's being very finicky. So I have my other internet, so I'm kind of going between the two to see which one I get better. So if it starts to crap out on one, guys, let me know, and I'll switch it to the other server. Like, you'll see the black screen for a little bit, but I'll come right back. So I'm going out and coming back in. Okay, because I'm back. Yeah, last week was really, yeah, that was a tough week, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that was a very tough lie for me last week. I apologize, but hey, I'm keeping it real pretty much. You see the raw emotions and everything going on. Zeus was my companion and snuggle buddy for the past 15 years, has been through so much of my trials and tribulations of life. We spent 30 days up at the beet harvest together, and it was very hard for me to sleep, honestly, because he was always snuggled with me, and so for 15 years, and so now it was a very big, big, big adjustment, and I went over to see Deb, my sister, on Thanksgiving, and we had Thanksgiving dinner. And then we went and hit Black Friday, just she and I slept over, which normally I don't do, but I was so exhausted, and I think just because of the comfort and security of being with family, I literally passed out. I slept like 8, 9 hours. It was I so needed it. Um, and then we hit the stores on Black Friday because she will not be here for Christmas. So we did Christmas shopping early. And since I had her, I'm like, okay, she's like, okay, I need some dress clothes for work. And I'm like, oh, I get to dress you? Oh yeah, I'm all over that. So, all right, we're going to Ann Taylor. We're doing So I literally had fun. We had, going to Black Friday sales and things. Bed Bath, Bed Bath and Body Works had a buy three get three free. So it was like 50% off. So you got, I like the room sprays. So I went and got all that kind of stuff and had a good old time. No apologies needed. Oh, thanks, Rose. I know it was a tough one last week. I'm not gonna lie. It was tough. It was, ugh. Um, but and I don't have Zeus. Zeus hasn't come home yet. And I kind of figured because of the holiday, he should be coming home this week. So I'm looking forward to having him home. And as morbid as it seems, but like I said, I think the only blessing I got was the fact that I did find his remains. I know what happened. I don't have to worry if he's cold or hungry or if he became somebody's lunch or whatever. I know what happened, and I can grieve and move on, and not have to have that in the back of my head. Yes, I've been playing the what if game, but yeah, it's come to the point where it's like I can't. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to change what happened. So I can't. I have to move on. I have to, live. And so, I go out and I do my thing, and he still comes with me everywhere. So I have this on my phone, and it's exactly how he looks when he travels with me in the van. So it's like he's still going to ride with me. He's still my ride or die. Everybody's saying hello. Woohoo, smelly stuff. You picked the best ones. I know. I love and so I literally stocked up. I mean, I got 6 lavender and linen and then 6 laundry days. So I have 12 of these room atomizers that are just they really you only need one squirt, and it, you know, um is a great room freshener. I love it. And so it's the only one that I find. And I always wait till they get a good sale and then I stock up. And so I went in there to get the laundry day, which I really love, but it's always hard to find. Sure enough, somebody had stuck them all the way in the back. So I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, give me 6 of those suckers. And I picked them way out in the back. I like moved everything over to get to them. I'm like, yeah, you might want to try to be sneaky, but guess what? I'm here. I'm getting them. So I did. It was kind of fun. Hi everyone. Hey, Miss Ned. Oh, thank you so much. I'm better. It's gonna take a while, and especially Lucky, because since oh God, 2018, 2018, when we moved here to Texas, Lucky and Zeus has been together every day, except for when I took him to like the beet harvest for 30 days. But for the most part, they've been together since 2018, and he's grieving. Um, it was funny because when I went over to Thanksgiving to Deb and Jeff's house, um, I brought Lucky because and to see him play with her dog, which is Mr. Bo, Mr. Bo, and him playing, it was like he was, like normal. And as soon as he came home, he went back to being, you know, and believe me, I get it. So dogs grieve just as much as we do. And he's not understanding why Zeus isn't here anymore. And so, you know, I try play with him. I try, you know, playing ball and it's just not the same. It's, you know, he's missing Zeus just as much as me. So, because he's been with him, you know, he went to boarding with him. You know, he's always with him. So it is difficult for a dog just as much as the human. I mean, more so for me, but you know, everybody's like, I said, well, maybe I have to get another dog because I mean, I said I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let him grieve and see if he'll come out of it, and he'll start playing with me, you know, like he did with Zeus. Um, but we just gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. I'm, you know, another dog, another Chihuahua. Um, yeah, it's. I think I'm gonna wait until after the holiday season to figure out if I am um, gonna wait till Lucky passes or because if he doesn't snap out of it, I'm gonna have to get another dog. He's used to having a playmate. And when he was first brought into the home, he didn't have one. But like I said, since 2018, he's had Zeus as a playmate all this time. So I'm going to give it some time and let him grieve just as much as me. Um, and we'll see how things go. But I'm not closed to the idea of having another Chihuahua. Um, but we'll have to play it by ear. Let's see. Uh, who's doing? So, how is everyone? Did everyone have a good Thanksgiving? Did you guys spend it with family? Or did you travel? Or did you just, you know, celebrate it yourself? I'd like to know. I mean, as I told you mine, there was just the three of us, so we didn't cook. We went to Cracker Barrel. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not much of a turkey person, but they have a great little, you know, they had the cranberry and the mashed potatoes, the vegetable, and um, biscuits, and you know, they put out a good like plate. And I'm not a turkey person, so I went with the chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes and corn. So I was like, I was happy because that's, you know, I like that. Stella, Adele here. Welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Judith, how are you? You're never late, girl. Don't worry about it. How are you? I'm good. Mm, I'm better than I was last week, that's for sure. um, I at least stopped playing the shoulda, woulda, couldas because I can't change anything. Part of it was his fault. He walked away too. I mean, he never did it in 15 years. Don't know what you know prompted him to do so, but he did. So you know, I'm heartbroken, and but I'm not as lost as I was last week. That's for sure. That's what I can say. Yes, good Thanksgiving with friends. Total at 10. Home raised. Oh, turkey by the host. Really? That sounds delish. Ah, I used to cook the big, huge dinner, and I loved cooking. But I always made myself like a little ham on the side because I'm just not a turkey person. Stayed here and dog sat, played with fur babies all day. Oh, well, that's sometimes fun though too, Rose. I mean, I love just having the day to play with the fur babies. Absolutely. Let's see. My sister and nephew came down from Virginia, and it was the first Thanksgiving without my mom. Oh, I'm sorry, but you had family with you. And honestly, I think Thanksgiving is, I mean, being thankful for the things that you currently have in your life, as well as the things that you had. So, I mean, I miss my mom every day, and she and I were pretty close. And there isn't a day that I don't think of my mom. And it's like she's still with me because I can still hear her, like if I have a decision to make or if I have something where I'm kind of like this whole time with Zeus. I know mom is saying, giving me a hug and saying it'll be okay. I could just see that in my mom. So um yeah, hang in there. It will get better. This will be my come March 3rd, it'll be my mother's third anniversary. Can you believe it? 3 years already. And it's still like it's fresh. Hey Tim, my brother from another mother. Whoop whoop. Everyone in the chat just saying hey. This net, I celebrated Thanksgiving at home with my best friend, my fur baby. I know, and I'm I'm really thankful I do have Lucky. I mean, I call him the worst dog ever, but he he's helping me mourn Zeus, and it's kind of like we're mourning together. But when I brought him over to play with Mr. Bo for Thanksgiving, it was like he was back to his old self. He was playing, he was getting the ball, he was running around, he was wagging his tail, and he's not moping around. So I was like very happy to see that. So playing with the fur babies, I love that. Oh, you look. It is. I look cold because it is cold. I mean, it is cold. I mean, we're at night. I think the last 2 nights we've been in like 36 or so. But I mean, I actually got one of those heaters that look like a fireplace, but it's electric one, and it actually has kept this place really warm, considering how cold it is outside. Granted, I do have this, but it's just comfy. I wear it for comfort more than just being cold. That makes sense, you know. Everybody's saying hi, Brenda, Brenda. And there's everybody saying, hey, hey. I tried making a new dish which everyone liked. It was wild rice, pecans, pine nuts, and dried cherries cooked in a broth with orange juice and zest. Oh, really? Orange zest or lemon zest? Now, that sounds good. Wild rice, pecans, pine nuts, dried cherries, cooked in a broth with orange juice and zest. Kind of like a fruit and nut. Did the broth get soaked into the dried cherries and the rice? So it's more like a casserole? Sounds good. Graham! Oh, I'm still praying for you, Graham. Oh my Lord. I mean, was it a storm or something that Graham in Australia, a tree fell on his van and his truck. Totaled the van or the camper and damaged the truck, and it by inches missed his beautiful bride. They walked out of it, but oh my God, seriously? Was it a storm or something, or did the tree just fall? Same thing happened to my 17-year-old dog. She was blind and couldn't hear, but somehow she got out of the fenced yard and ran off and died. Now, I have heard that dogs do go into the woods. They don't like to be, they know that their end is coming, um, and they go off into the woods. They don't like to be where they lived. So I've heard that where it's very common. But Zeus still, he had no ailments. He had no, I mean, he was eating. He was, happy go lucky. I have a video where he was just, off the chain. I mean, he was playing. He wasn't sedentary. So he was very energetic. Like, I would know if something was wrong with him. I would be bringing him to the vet like in a heartbeat. But he was perfectly fine. He had just had his physical the week before I left for the cruise, like 2 days before I left for the cruise. He was boarded, and I picked him up from boarding on Monday. Now, if there was anything wrong with him, they would have told me. And then the following or Wednesday is when he walked off. So, and Thursday, I found him Thursday morning, passed away. So there was no indication that he was at that time yet. Usually, when it's that time. Yes, he was losing his vision. I could see some cataracts in his eyes, but he wasn't totally blind, because the way that you tell, you take your finger and you go by the eyeball. If they close their eyes or move their head, they can see. So he could see, but I didn't test his hearing. So I don't know. Maybe he couldn't hear me calling, because I mean it was minutes. I didn't have my eyes on him for maybe 3 minutes and couldn't find him. He was gone. Everything high Jim Graham. Tried, not tired. There's Rose giving out links to everybody. Yay, yay. How's it going? How are you doing? How's your beautiful bride? How's Charlie? Charlie is the fur baby for all of you that don't know. Heard cats do that too. I don't know. Dogs go off when they know it's close to time to cross the Rainbow Bridge on their own. They usually wander off or go to the woods or something like that to pass away on their own. I've heard that a lot from, and it doesn't matter the breed. It's just like they know that it's time and they do that. Most of the time, we humans just know that it's time and take them to the vet, for a humane. But sometimes they just know themselves and go ahead and walk off to the woods. So I have heard that. You saute the cherries in butter. Ooh. And apples, and then everything is in the crock pot. Nice. The man meat. Feed the man meat. It could be a side dish. Exactly. See? I said it could be, it's the side dish. Doesn't have to be the main dish. Hi from Toronto, Canada. Hey, Donna. Heading to Q this coming weekend. Oh, nice. You're going to Q. Long drive, but looking forward to seeing everyone. Um, I will be in Q. I think I will be leaving the second week of November. And I plan to stay at least a couple months. I do have some friends in California that I will be visiting. So I won't be spending all of the 2 months there, but I mean, I'll be there for the RTR. I'll be there for the Big Ten. And then I will see some friends in Cali and then both Southern and Northern, and then come back to Q. And I'll probably spend a couple months there and then come back. It depends. That's the best part about van life is you can just choose. You can just choose. I'm still looking for a remote job. I thought I had one pretty much, I had 3 interviews or 2 interviews, and the third one just, I was ghosted. So I'm like, bummer. So I'm trying different other positions and things like that so I could earn some money because I'm not at that kind of retirement age yet. Where I can draw on Social Security or anything. So, yeah, I'm going to have to work. But I want remote so I can just still continue to travel and do my thing as long as I do my work. So, that should be good. I wrote. This year, not so great one at the end. Ah, you are having the worst luck. I swear. I had a Samoan who went to the far corner of the backyard and yeah, because it probably couldn't get out of the yard. It is bizarre, but I have heard it. Everybody's saying, hey, hey. I knew that. I actually wondered if Zeus did that. I was referring to, wondered if Zeus did that. I was referring to Graham's situation. Okay, lost me on that one. So I have to suffer another week of 16. Aw, darn. Illinois is worse. Hey, Pam. Adventures 366 Pam's in the house. I love when y'all. No storm and barely a breeze. Really? It was about 4 foot across the base and had about 4 or 5 inches of good wood all around the base in the middle of all rot. Oh, if the bride didn't take a step to the left. Oh, I could imagine. Like I said, the angels are watching you. Her mom was looking out for her. Are you doing okay? Uh, yeah, I'm better. Last week was rough, guys, because that happened Thursday morning, and I was debating whether to do a live on Sunday or not. I mean, hey, that is about as raw as it's gonna get, guys. Um, that was tough. But I've had time to process it. Like I said, the best thing is he's coming home. I know what happened. I was able to get his remains. I was able to get them cremated. He is coming home. He's just not home yet, but because of the holidays, but he is coming home. So I don't have to wonder if he's cold or hungry or if he became somebody's lunch or he just went out to the woods and passed away and I can't find him. Um, so that is my relief, is that I know. I mean, yeah, it was not a way to go after 15 years. He didn't deserve that. But in the same respect, he wandered off as well, and couldn't find him. So it wasn't like I wasn't trying to find him. He just normally doesn't do that. So I was looking around the house, never thought he would ever get to the main road. So yeah, I'm doing a lot better. It's going to take a while. I haven't slept really good unless except for when I was over at my sister's. Um, Lucky tries, but I think he's also grieving. Oh, Deb's home. Deborah's home, my sister. Everybody's saying hi. They made it home good. 17-year-old cat hid in the closet for days. Oh, he wasn't dying alone. Put him in my bed. He seemed to get better, but then he died too. And it's funny because our cat, um, most of my animals have died in my arms. I've, gotten them to the vet where they could be put down humanely. Um, and I always had them in my arm, except for one cat. She decided to go downstairs, and I had a papasan chair in my office. She went into my office, went on the papasan chair, and she passed away that night. That was the only animal that has, well, now Zeus, but that was the only animal that I've had that ended up not dying in my arms. Um, and now Zeus, and that was not by my choice. Um, he walked away. I couldn't find him. I never even thought about going to the main road. I should have, but again, it's going to be the shoulda, woulda, couldas, and I'm not going to go there anymore because it's not. He's coming home, and that's the main thing for me. I know what happened. I don't have to wonder. Um, and that's the blessing, is that one, it was quick. It was quick. Two, I got his remains. Three, he's coming home. I can't change anything else that happened. Oh, I know, right? Oh, right? Oh, Carol's in the house. It could be both. Are you all having problems, or do I need to switch the servers? Let me know. I hear Lisa fine. I hear her fine. Okay. Because y'all will let me know if I'll switch servers, but must be me. Yeah. He'll always be with me. I mean, when I looked over, this is what I saw. So he's still riding. He's still riding with me. He's still going to ride with me. And I always have it on, my for directions and things. So he's still going to ride with me. When I get his remains back, they actually have a little plaque with his paw prints on it. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that in the van. So he's still going to ride with me. Ride or die. And he's going to still ride. So everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. I also held most of my dogs except one, and she was at the vet. I was out of town, and she went into when they crossed over, and I held other people's animals too. That's one thing. I mean, if you have an animal and you bring them in to get euthanized and leave, and then you don't, I mean, seriously, I've seen some people that they just drop them off and say, okay, just, put him in, he's dying, so bye. And I'm like, how can you do that? Zeus gave me 15 years of unconditional love. Like I'm going to have some stranger? No, absolutely not. I didn't get that choice. I didn't get to say goodbye. But you know what? He's coming home. And that to me is a lot. I still get to talk to him. I still get to have him with me. When I pass, I will be cremated. And inside my crypt that I have, um, I've asked my sister, or it'll be in my will that his ashes will be buried with me. He is my soul dog, and he always will be. He was my pup, and unconditionally for 15 years of pretty much a lot of my trials and tribulations. And, and he's still in my heart. So he still lives on. Still haven't gotten over losing Roxy just yet. Yeah, Charlie does help a little bit. Yeah, Charlie's taking my son's place and playing with his sister Holly, my granddaughter's pup. I mean, it's funny because uh, I don't think, like I said, 15 years is a long time. And you can't just turn that off. You just have to deal with the loss. And um, as I said, I still got Lucky here, and he's still mopey. I might have to get another dog just because he's so used to having, Zeus around. So, am I ready for another dog? No. But will it help? I totally understand you, Graham. Totally do. Yes, it will help, but it will never replace Zeus ever. So, I get you. I'm gonna get Dusty. Hopefully, I'll see all my buddies. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there for the RT. I don't know if I'm going to be there for the women's RTR yet or not. It depends on. In fact, I just saw the dates. But I know I'll be there for the RTR and the big tent show because I, check to see what work camp opportunities and things are around. That's how I found out about the beet harvest. Um, so I will be checking all that out and for work camp, opportunities. And yeah, plus I want to see some people in Cali that I want to southern and northern Cali that I want to visit. I don't know, gas is so damn expensive over there though. I don't know if I'll be going all the way up to north. We'll see. Some vets will make house calls. That's better. I agree. I agree. Um, I haven't found a vet that'll do it though. But I got you. Yeah, Deb was definitely, like I said, Thanksgiving I went over there and I fell asleep because we were both on like food coma and I just slept the night. I woke up the next morning and I'm like, I woke up, oh, my man, I felt she let me sleep because she knew I hadn't slept well and I was passed out. Next thing I know it was the next morning. Oh no, Lucky had to go out. But then I went right back to sleep, which usually doesn't happen. take care of Charlotte's Chihuahua. The last several days, I realized how much I miss my Spike. I know. They're so lovable. I mean, they're just so lovable. I held my Simba when the vet put her down. Yeah, it was a hard thing after over 16 years. She was my ride or die. Yeah, exactly. You never forget your ride or die. And Zeus was my soul dog, and he's never going to be replaced. That dog was with me through heck and high water. And let me tell you, I mean, yeah, I'll get another dog, but Zeus was my everything. And so it's really tough. And I totally get you. But Zeus was my ride or die. And he's still riding. He's just riding in pictures and in my heart. So I guess that's going to have to do. I totally understand you. He's Costco much cheaper. Yeah. Okay. Means I got to get a Costco card. Mine expired. Oh yeah, the casinos have good prices too. Didn't even think of that. That's right. Bull Healer Pup is a distinctive little whirlwind. Yeah, you could see two of them working together. I know, right? See the two of them together. I know, right? Guess what? I know. I heard that. 47 cents per gallon on top of what already Cali prices are. I mean, isn't it like $5 or something or five something? Ridiculous. I saw that in the news. It's like, you got to be kidding me. It's like, no wonder people are moving out. They don't want you to spend the money on gas. So they want everyone to go EV. Houston mentioned 409. I just filled up at $2.32 this afternoon. Spent $20 to get just over a half tank of gas in rickshaw. I'm like, it was $2.32. It was even cheaper than Love's. Love's is usually cheap. $3.79 in Garden Grove. Jeez. Still, guys, I can't even imagine. Like I said, we've been around anywhere between 230 and 260 is usually about what was. I mean, shit, they jacked the prices up for Thanksgiving, of course, but they brought them down yesterday, I think, or today. But yeah, 232 was the last time I had. I filled up this morning, and that's cheap. Ugh. What's the matter? Come on up. Come on, say hi. Come on, say hi. Want to say hi? Come here. Come up. Up. Say hi. This is Lucky the Big Galoot. No matter, baby. Oh, okay. Giving me kisses. Big guy. Hey. There's the big guy. I got a lab now instead of a chihuahua, so there we go. That's my lucky boy. So now I've got to train him. He's not social. He doesn't like people. So he's going to be a dog in training. Um, so when I take him over to Q, not that I don't want anyone to come over. It's going to have to be while he's in training. So, Pam says hi. Lucky was purchased by my dad. Lucky boy. I know. Lucky was purchased by my dad and then he passed. So then it became my mom's dog. He bonded with my mom because my dad and mom were there, and so he bonded with mom. Well, mom passed. So now, since I was taking care of mom, now he's mine. It's kind of attrition. That rides two and add a bubble to it. Wait, I'm going to have to get an e-bike that rides two and add a bubble to it for when it rains. Oh, a bubble to it when it rains. For you and Jessica, or you and Cuddles? Lucky's a good boy. He got along just fine. He is a good boy. Don't get me wrong, but when he first meets somebody, his sound of his bark is like he's gonna rip you apart. But he is the biggest baby ever. A bubble cover. Do they even make them? I haven't had a dog and don't like me. Oh, I haven't had a dog that don't like me forever. I wave I wave an egg roll and it's over. That, that's not only dogs. Wave an egg roll at me and I'll be more, hey, how you doing? My best friend. But I have cook them too. Get a trike with a cover. That makes more sense. Everybody's smiling. I thought that was cute. Definitely. Yeah, even though, well, here's the funny, because he's so used to Zeus, he thinks he's a lap dog too, and he's not. He tries, but yeah, it doesn't work that way. Or a motorcycle with a sidecar. Oh, come on, Carol, I could just see you in in a motorcycle. Oh man, oh man, oh, that would be good. I would be taking video of that sucker right off the bat. I want to be there. A trike, yeah. Uh, a motor. Don't you have to have like a special license at though for those kinds for a motorcycle? A chopper trike. He gives it his best. Yeah, he sure does. Like he sure does. We'll have scarves like the Red Baron. And the goggles. You got to get the goggles. You got to get the little hat. For the earmuffs and the hat and the scarf. Yeah, you have to have a motorcycle license. I thought so, for a motorcycle sidecar. They're not hard to get, but you still have to get one. M1 class license, yeah. Because I know my sister had one at one point. My father had taught her how to ride a motorcycle. Um, I just stuck to stick shift. We'll let you ride a 50cc scooter. It's fast enough. I know, right? It would in a heartbeat. But I want the video. We'll get the mask, the goggles, the scarf. Oh yeah. I could just see it now. 70? Let's go. That would be good. I love it for a motorcycle in general. Oh, that's a neat neat. Vestas are cute though. I think those aren't 50 cc's. Those are just a regular like moped. Vestas are like moped. I mean, you e-bikes go faster than them. Did you take a class at CTI? I thought Dad taught you. Well, then Dad took you out. Vespas are cool. I agree. Had the bike in Livermore. You did? Did you really? Anything over 50 cc's got to have an M1. Oh yeah, yeah. I knew you had a Cowie. You don't need a fall from a motorcycle. No, that yeah, you get a crash on that. You be getting some road rash big time, busted bones. I agree with Tim. Yeah, me too. I'm third in that. Had to drive the cones. Dad took me to the school to practice, and then we did the class together. Oh, Dad had to renew his license probably because I know Dad had one before. I don't want to sign off a sidewalk curb. I know, right? That's why I said it'd be a great video. Vroom, vroom. 70, what's that? Vroom, vroom, vroom. That'd be awesome. It'd be like, that would go viral in a heartbeat. Oh, my Lord. So, all right. So everyone had a great Thanksgiving with family, friends, and fur babies. Yeah. Um, I had my family and my fur baby, one of them, and see, traveling. Let's see, Donna's on her way down to Q. Is everyone just coming after the new year, or are they spending holidays um, in Q? Too many distracted drivers on the road. I'm a very experienced rider, but I'm very reluctant to ride. Yeah, I, me and two wheels, I don't think would get along. I think I like the four wheels or two wheels on an e-bike. And when, I'm okay with the two wheels on an e-bike, but anything that goes over 20 miles an hour, I'm like, no, I'm done. 20 miles an hour is fast enough for me on a bike. So, I mean, I've got my electric bike and that's good enough for me. If it's not a car. If it's not a car. Take care, y'all. Much love, hug. Please hit the like for Miss Lisa. Oh, you have to go? Hey, what time is it? Oh, it is time. Wow, an hour goes quick, huh? You still live? Hello. Me too. I split lanes once. Once. That stressed me out. I know, right? Person in the house. 15th January, or maybe I don't think I can identify as a woman to get into the RTR. No, I don't think so, Tim. I think no. You, we know you too well. But you still could go to courtside. You just won't be at the RTR. I'll be in queue for the holidays. Yay! I know Donna will be there. It's cold and we'll be getting snow here soon, so I'm over snow. I'm out of here. I'm with you. Oh, and that's the reason why I moved to Texas. Don't want snow. Nope, not having it. We're in the house, Laura. Oh, see, see, that's Aura. I'm hoping to be there before Christmas, but I don't know. Oh, well, that's good. I know when we eventually move into our house in Harvey Bay, the bride wants to get a a motorcycle and a sidecar. It's a Russian made. Looks like it was made in the 1940s, but it's brand new. Really? I'm not keen. Well, that means you got to drive, right? Or is she driving and you in the sidecar? I mean, it is, 2024. I'm doing good. Again, that'll be a nice, video of the hairgram. Anyways, well, it is the top of the hour, guys. Just wanted to see who's going to queue, what holiday plans you guys have. I don't have any holiday plans outside of watching the puppers. I will have Lucky and Mr. Bo here at Dasherville because Deb and Jeff will be visiting his family in California and staying throughout the new year and seeing all of his family and friends. When they come back, Lucky and I will probably hit the road to Q. So I will be spending the Christmas season right here in Dasherville, which is okay because, as you can see, still have a lot of work I got to do. And looking forward to that. So, good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. If you are a content creator, just like Carol does, hey, put a C down so everyone can follow you who watches the replay if they choose to. You know the deal. If you're new here, well, I think everyone here is, we're all family. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Absolutely. Arizona, 70 and 50, but need more solar. Arizona sun's in an angle. Q in January. Yeah, I'll be on Formosa Road as well. Oh, Coachman Facebook group, then moving around. Absolutely. I'll probably be on Formosa Road. We'll see. I'll probably start there. Carol, be good. See everyone next time. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, life. Net is a content creator. Please follow her new channel. Have a great week. Take care. God bless. Absolutely, everyone. Have a good week. Love you all. See you next time. Absolutely. Well, it was fantastic chatting with everyone. I will be getting through everything and start uploading videos on a regular basis. It's just this setback was really unexpected. But I think you all understand. I love you all, so please have a great week. We'll start chatting up everything and going through this holiday season together. And as always, stay safe out there. As always, stop dreaming it and start living it. I love you all. Bye. Bye, everyone. Have a great week.